Good morning. This video is a time-lapse of the construction process for the third level of our game. We start in medias res with this room already blotted out. We're just checking the OBJ computer's details. Before we continue on to what will be the front desk, GameMaker makes life easy by allowing us to manipulate the size of objects. This allows us to use the same wall object for all our walls and furniture. Those random little mouse motions are me pretending to walk down the path that we have set up. The goal here is to increase player travel and add some time between encounters. The white boxes, there are walls that bullets cannot pass through. I need multiple due to how I coded it. I have broken this level into 4 major rooms. What these rooms are will slowly be revealed to me as the level is blocked out. Here you see me realize I was working on the wrong layer this whole time. The layering is important to get right, otherwise you could have some weird results later on, as seen in some of our shorts. If you have watched some of our shorts, you'll see that sometimes the heads-up display sometimes vanishes behind objects or the background. This is due to the layer the heads-up display is on being on a lower layer to that of the covering object. The layering system to me feels a lot like the layering systems like in Photoshop or Krita, in that every single time I forget what layer I'm on. And at least for me, it does not get better with time. I'm reducing the size of the hallways here. The door object is only 80 by 80 pixels in size. I'm doing this as I would rather work with those constraints than create another door animation. To me, one of the most time-consuming parts of game making is making the art assets. Considering this is a budget game, we have to be smart about where we push our resources to. And an extra 5 minutes in every level to make sure the doors are the right size seems like a better use of time than paying for more doors. Now we're back to blocking out a room. The goal here is to make it so the player has to interact with a good chunk of this room. Here we see that I'm thinking slowly about how I want to set up the cover. In this game, I find that due to the short-range combat takes place in and the low travel of enemy bullets, the cover acts more as an obstacle for the player and NPC to dance around than actual cover. Even though actual cover is still an important thing to keep in mind, though the player's path is arguably more important. If your player can just speed through your level, it can leave the game feeling empty and boring. If it's not designed for that sort of play, this is why I'm blocking off the path on the left to force the player into only 2 lanes of approach. Thanks for watching, guys. Please like and subscribe and all that good stuff.